Colleagues, I welcome you to today's sitting.
On Tuesday, 24th June 2025, the leader of the opposition, Honorable Joel Ssenyonyi, advised government to table a supplementary request to Parliament to address the pay disparities between science and arts teachers following industrial action on the matter by arts and humanities teachers across the country.
Teachers of the arts, humanities are on strike, protesting salary disparities. They are saying they are teachers too, just like the science teachers, but they have been discriminated against severally. The worry is parents, students are very concerned because learning is not happening for the arts and humanities, but also these arts teachers have warned that they are not going to carry out the assessment, which is like the marking, the grading, and all of that. It's not fair that arts teachers earn about 4 times less their science colleagues. It's not right at all. And look, we have not at any one time said that let the salaries of the science teachers be reduced. No. In fact, we are happy they were increased because that's something we have been advocating for. But we are saying you cannot do it for some and not others. This government is run by people who qualified in the arts. Majority of those who are running it. The current occupant of State House did an arts degree in Dar es Salaam. The vice president did an arts degree at Makerere University, first qualification. The speaker of parliament, her first qualification was an arts degree from Makerere University. The chief justice did a law degree, which is an arts degree. The right honorable deputy speaker of parliament, your first qualification, sir, was a Bachelor of Arts in Social Sciences, before you added other things. They are saying even the law. Yes. As a lawyer, I did arts. Of course, I did other things before.
How come these submissions didn't come out very well when we were budgeting? Because this salary can only be paid if we budget for it, okay? I know we pushed, okay? Well, and it's been consistent. It's been consistent, okay? But for you, what do you think would be the way forward? Can you help us, okay? Give proposals.
Government every so often comes to Parliament for supplementary budgets. Let's bring a supplementary to pay our arts teachers better so that we deal with this crisis.
We were notified that government through the Ministry of Education and Sports is engaging with the leadership of the arts teachers throughout the country. We may give the Ministry of Education time such that at an appropriate time when the matter is resolved, they can be in a position to brief the country through this parliament.
I can see the Minister for Education has also entered. Maybe he can give us more updates if he has any on the engagement with the teachers, arts teachers.
Our teachers of arts went on strike. We have engaged them in a number of meetings, and last week the leadership agreed to get out of the strike. Of course, government is still very committed to address the welfare of the teachers. Government is committed to raise the salaries of all public servants in a phased manner. After discussion, we agreed that they go to communicate to their colleagues, and I'm expecting the results or the outcome of their meetings with the colleagues to share with us what could come out of that tomorrow on Thursday, right, Honorable Speaker.
During the sitting, the House approved a request by Kampala Capital City Authority to lease out plots M69 and M70 at Lugogo and M73-1 at Old Kampala Road.
The House considered a motion to approve these plots of land, which are supposed to be formalized and leased to foreign people. And Parliament asked me to furnish more details. Particularly, 2 requirements were: 1, the valuation reports from Chief Government Valuer, and the clearance from the Minister of Finance, Planning and Economic Development. So, Right Honorable Speaker, And members, allow me to lay the evaluation report and the clearance from Minister of Land and the Minister of Finance and Economic Development.
Right Honourable Speaker, would it not be right that equally a resolution of the council be presented to this House so that this House is not taken for granted, Right Honourable Speaker? Because if the executive plans to dispose of anything, the council must receive those proposals from the executive.
This is a letter from the Authority Council Speaker, who wrote to the Speaker of Parliament, copied yourself in, copied myself in, and a couple of other people. And the KCC Authority Speaker was saying there is no council resolution mandating the Executive Director to go ahead and dispose of these properties.
The PFMA, under section 34(6), only talks about Parliament passing a resolution. It doesn't refer to any policies of any institution. I mean, the law is very clear, okay, on it. And after it goes to the Solicitor General, because it's a contract, in case the Solicitor General, because even loans which you approve here, after they go to the Solicitor General, where you find any issue, where the Solicitor General finds any issue that a process has not been followed, or a certain law has not been followed, the Solicitor General is very clear. He writes back to the entity and he says, no, I don't consider. So, honorable colleagues, this is a matter, listen, this is a matter you discussed exhaustively, and in fact, in the resolution, I was checking today the answer, it said KCC should expeditiously bring these two documents which the minister has brought.
In the sitting, a call was made for government to improve road safety action, address the performance of the ITMS project, and also urgently resolve concerns of pay disparities of lawyers serving in the Uganda police force.
Part of our concerns as legislators is on road safety. There are so many reckless drivers on our roads. While the penalties were exorbitant and government withdrew, we need to actually look at issues of road safety. Within these 3 weeks or 4 weeks that we have been in recess, very many people, Right Honourable Speaker, have lost their lives on the road. So, Right Honourable Speaker, we need to have a discussion as members of Parliament on road safety, but also on that joint stock company and where it is going to get its revenue from. And secondly, Right Honourable Speaker, there is a serious pay disparity amongst the lawyers working in the police force and other lawyers in government. The last time the Attorney General said that they had appealed, I want to confirm, Right Honourable Speaker, there is no active appeal. And this matter must be resolved. The issue is that we are losing the lawyers in the police force going to work for other departments, because there is no reason why a police officer should earn less because he's a lawyer working in police and another one working in maybe the Attorney General's chambers.
The Minister for Works will update the House on the next sitting, and like you have requested, we can widen it to include road safety issues so that we don't just limit ourselves to the company in question. And I also request the Attorney General to update the House on the issue of the disparity of government lawyers, because he said indeed that there was an appeal, so which was making the matter sub judice. We couldn't proceed on it. So since a member is saying there is no appeal, then the Attorney General will have to substantiate on the floor indeed if there is an appeal. Evidence will be brought here, or we tackle the matter the way we had been requested. House adjourned, signed die.